Welcome back to English with Miss B. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Today, I will provide you with a complete guide on advertising for English Home Language Paper 1. Let's unpack everything you need to know to tackle visual literacy with clarity, confidence, and creativity. Let's start with the basics. What is advertising? Advertising is a message crafted to promote a product, service, idea, or movement. Its main purpose is to influence public perception or behavior. There are two main types of adverts. First, commercial adverts. These are designed to sell a product or a service. Second, social or political adverts. These promote awareness, behavior change, or public values. Next, what is the purpose of an advert? An advert is designed to persuade, to inform, to influence your emotions and behavior, and ultimately, to sell or promote something. Remember, adverts are not neutral. They reflect the values, ideologies, and assumptions of the society that creates them. Now let's talk about visual literacy. Visual literacy is the ability to interpret, analyze, and create meaning from visual texts. These include print ads, TV commercials, billboards, posters, and cartoons. When analyzing an ad, always interrogate the image. Who is being represented or not represented? Whose voice is dominant? And what assumptions are being made? Next, the target market. Every advert has a specific target audience. You can identify them by analyzing the age, gender, and interests of the people represented. Look at the style, tone, visuals, and even celebrity endorsements. For example, Taylor Swift would appeal to female viewers between the ages of 16 and 24. Ask yourself, who would relate to this ad? Who is being persuaded? And what values or aspirations are being sold? Now let's move on to the IDA principle, a vital framework to help you answer advertising questions effectively. IDA stands for attention, interest, desire, and action. Let's break that down. A, attention. The ad must first grab the viewer's attention. It might do this through eye-catching visuals, bold fonts, striking headlines, or even bright colors and shock value. I, interest. Once attention is captured, interest needs to be maintained. This is done using visual techniques like color, unusual layouts, symbols, or cartoons, and linguistic techniques such as alliteration, rhyme, rhetorical questions, puns, and slogans. D, desire. The ad then creates an emotional or aspirational need. This might be a desire to look attractive, feel powerful, be successful, or fit in. A, action. Finally, the ad pushes the viewer to take action. Think of phrases like buy now, limited time only, or join the movement. Now let's look at some of the most common persuasive and propaganda techniques. These include glittering generalities, where vague but positive terms like premium or freedom are used. Name calling, where the competition is criticized or belittled. Testimonial, where a celebrity or expert endorses the product. Bandwagon, suggesting that everyone is using it, so you should too. Transfer, using positive symbols like national flags or smiling families. Plain folks, implying that the product is for everyday people. And card stacking, only showing the benefits and ignoring the negatives. Next up, the 7 deadly sins of advertising. These emotional appeals are powerful motivators. Lust, using sexual appeal or physical attraction. Gluttony, encouraging overindulgence. Greed, selling the promise of wealth, power, or status. Sloth, offering convenience or laziness. Wrath, triggering outrage, especially in political ads. Envy, making you want what others have. And pride, appealing to your ego, self-image, or desire for success. Now let's explore color psychology in advertising. Colors evoke emotions and can strongly influence how we respond to an advert. Here's a quick reference. Red suggests passion, energy, and urgency, but can also imply danger or aggression. Blue conveys trust and calm, but may also feel cold or distant. Yellow is optimistic and cheerful, but can feel unstable or anxious. Green represents nature, health, and wealth, but may also evoke envy or illness. Black suggests sophistication and authority, but also fear and secrecy. White implies purity and peace, but can feel sterile or empty. Purple represents luxury and creativity, but may feel indulgent. Orange is fun and enthusiastic, but sometimes feels superficial. Pink is romantic and gentle, but can be seen as weak or childish. Gray symbolizes balance and professionalism, but can seem dull. Brown suggests reliability and earthiness, but might look outdated. Gold represents prestige and celebration, but might appear materialistic. Silver feels sleek and modern, but may come across as impersonal. Bronze implies tradition and timelessness, but sometimes feels old-fashioned. Let's now apply color psychology using the Peel method. P, point state the color and its emotional purpose. For example, the advertiser uses gold tones to communicate luxury. E, evidence show where the color appears. The product packaging is rendered in shiny gold. E, explanation. Explain the psychological effect. Gold suggests success and exclusivity, appealing to the consumer's pride. L, link. Connect to the ad's overall purpose. This supports the ADA model by sustaining desire and encouraging purchase. There's also a special case, the black and white color palette. Used well, this can suggest timelessness, elegance, or clarity, but it can also feel cold, stark, or emotionally distant. Here's an example using Peel. Point, the black and white palette adds timeless elegance. Evidence, the model is shown in monochrome. Explanation, black suggests sophistication, white suggests purity. Link, this makes the product feel high-end, increasing the viewer's desire. Finally, let's talk about language features in advertising. Adverts carefully choose words to shape meaning. They use copy, the main body text, slogans, catchy and memorable phrases, logos to build brand identity, graphics to support the message visually, jargon to sound professional or technical, emotive language to stir feelings, and slang or colloquialism to connect with younger audiences. Let's break down this advert using the same skills you'll need in your English Home Language Paper 1 exam. First up, what is being advertised? This is an advert for Frontline Flea and Tick Spray, a product that helps pet owners protect their dogs from parasites. Next, who is the target audience? The ad is aimed at pet owners, especially dog owners, who are concerned about their pet's health and hygiene. The use of a golden retriever, a beloved family dog, makes the ad relatable to a wide audience. Now, what techniques are used to persuade? This ad uses a brilliant visual metaphor. It's printed on the floor of a shopping mall atrium. When people walk across it, they look like fleas crawling on the giant dog. That grabs attention instantly. It also uses shock value, clever placement, and a clear, commanding slogan, "Get them off your dog." Which emotions are being appealed to? Disgust, concern, and protectiveness. Seeing people walking across the image like fleas creates a sense of urgency and makes the viewer uncomfortable in the best way. Next, how do visuals and language work together? The image and the slogan combine to make the message clear and unforgettable. The dog looks peaceful, but the people walking over it create a visual reminder of a flea infestation. The short sentence, "Get them off your dog," is direct, urgent, and emotional. Let's answer using the Peel method. Point, the ad uses visual metaphor and direct language. Evidence, people walking across the mall floor look like fleas on the dog. Explanation, this visual exaggeration makes the problem feel immediate and disturbing. Link, it drives the viewer toward action, supporting the final step in the IDA model. What stereotypes or cultural values are reinforced or challenged? This ad reinforces the cultural value of treating pets like family. It suggests that good, responsible owners will take action to protect their pets. Now, is there bias or manipulation? Yes, and intentionally so. The ad exaggerates the problem to provoke an emotional response. It's not neutral. It wants you to feel discomfort so you'll buy the product. That's persuasive advertising in action. Finally, how does the ad position the viewer to feel, think, or act? It makes the viewer feel responsible and uncomfortable. It encourages the public to think about their own pets and act quickly to remove parasites using the product. In summary, this advert grabs attention with its creative floor placement, sustains interest with its striking visual metaphor, creates desire by appealing to the pet owner's emotions, and drives action through a clear, urgent message. That's how you take apart an ad like a pro.